Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. It is Tuesday, and that means it's a special day on the channel. We talk to two multimillionaires. And Omar, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you, Michael?
Good, man. I want to read you a quote. I've read this
Tell me.
quote half a dozen times, and it kind of hits hard, but it also hits, I don't know if I'm uneasy or not. So I'm going to read it. Tell me how it hits you, okay?
Tell me. Yeah.
All right. Being broke is hard. Becoming wealthy is hard. Choose your hard.
Solid.
Solid, right? It's like,
Solid.
ooh.
Yeah, because guess what? Either way is going to be difficult. Okay. Like
Yeah.
you got to remember, like if you're going to be broke and if you have that broke mentality, life's going to be difficult. You're not going to be able to put gas in your car at $5 a gallon. You're definitely not, you're going to be making less money than inflation.
Oh God, yes.
And we don't even want to talk about inflation right now. And then what you're getting taxed if you're in California. So it's like being broke is very, very, very difficult. You have to try to be broke. You got to try to be broke, especially right now in social media era, eBay, all the stuff that you can go sell on OfferUp and all this other crap.
Side hustle stuff.
Yeah. Side hustle stuff. You can create a lot of money. You can create at least to pay your bills, to feed your family, right? But at the same time, if you're going out there to accomplish something, like what if you worked a little bit harder, and it's going to be a challenge, but shit, you can become well off. I'm not going to say wealthy because there's levels.
Steps, yeah.
You're not going to get wealthy immediately.
No.
You're going to go make more. You're going to be able to make more than you put out. So then you can save some money and then you can reinvest that and you can start your way on becoming a little bit more financially free.
Yeah.
Okay. But choose your hard because shit, it's so simple. I mean, because I've been through a lot. You have as well.
Yeah.
And it's one of these things that like there's so many opportunities right now. And so much information that's out there that people they have it digest in one ear out the other, but they don't take it in.
Yeah.
Because there's a plethora of information. I mean, there's a lot. So Michael, please tell me what you think. I mean,
so
I can go on and on about this shit.
Yeah, this one is one of those ones that just hits different, right? Because I've been both of these, right? I've been broke, right? I remember several times, and it's still one of the reasons that money isn't like a trigger for me. I remember we had, I want to say I was 12. We actually had a going away party because my family was going to lose the house. We had friends over to say goodbye. You know, they signed T-shirts saying, we're going to miss you. Just horrible stuff, right? And we were going to go to Michigan, and my dad was going to stay in California, probably live with his parents while he looked for work. And my mom was going to take us to Michigan because we couldn't feed ourselves, right? It was that bad. And so you don't forget stuff like that, eating top ramen or whatever the ramen noodle was, because it was the only thing you could afford to buy, or
cup of noodles.
Yeah, a baked potato or whatever. I mean, I remember being broke. It's hard. It sucks. It's terrible. The other thing that's true is becoming wealthy is hard. And when I read that to me is a process. Unless you're a lottery winner and you're like an instant millionaire, being wealthy is hard because it takes time. It's a choice. It's a daily choice, right? I talk about in the Getting Your Money Right course, track your budget. Guess how much you spend. People are always wrong. I talk about choices. I talk about discretionary income, side hustle. I mean, all of these things. Becoming wealthy is certainly possible, but it does take time. It is hard. But again, it's just one of these quotes. It's like, yep. And again, every day is a choice. That's a big thing about my story is it's the daily discipline, right? It's not on or off. It's a daily discipline. I've met plenty of people that get into real estate investing. Maybe they read my book and they're like, they get into it for 2 years and they buy 2 rentals, and then life happens. They get a new boyfriend, they get a new girlfriend, they have a kid, whatever, and they take a right turn. Well, I guess what? You're off the wealthy path because you're going to go do whatever you're going to go do. It's 15 years it took us. And Most people can do it in less, but hey, if it takes 15 years, it's still okay.
15 years, Michael, 15 years to become completely financially free, and living. You can go buy whatever you want to buy if you choose to.
Every day Saturday, man. That's all I got to say.
Yep. And that's Michael's quote. You need to put that shit somewhere.
I
Every
do.
day Saturday, Michael's Uber.
Yeah.
And you can go buy a Bentley and Rolls. You can buy whatever you want to buy if you choose to.
Yeah.
And you have the resources for it that will not affect you. But it's funny. People with a lot less, an eighth less, will have all that, but not what you have.
No, that's
and I guess every person's different. You know, you live life once, blah blah blah. You can do it all, but this is cool because I see this as like you put the work in for a long period of time and listen to the right people that have done it. You yourself could probably do it in 7.5 to 10 years if you did it correctly.
Oh, dude, I'll even do you one better. If I would not have gone to college, let's just say I went to junior college, because there was a couple of things in my junior college that were foundational, like public speaking and stuff like that. Let's assume I only get a 2-year degree. I don't get a BS and I don't get an MBA. If I start at 20 and I know what I know now, I could be financially free before I'm 25. Just it is what
we know now, right?
Yeah,
right.
That's the key, right? So and part of the reason is because one of the reasons it took us 15 years is because I had to replace 2 6-figure incomes. That took 15 years. That was hard.
Hey, but now appreciation, depreciation,
all that stuff. It's all good.
And notice, I want everyone to hear what Michael's just said. You know, it took. If we knew what we know now and we started at 20, we would be financially free. I would say before I was 30. Yeah. He'd said before he's 25.
No doubt.
But what's funny is that we help you get there.
Oh, at the time.
He helps you get there, but you don't freaking pay attention.
Yeah, I built the course.
That's the key.
Yeah, it's an amazing how I get started one rental at a time is changing lives. But a lot of people are like, why would I spend $300? I'm like, okay, fine. It's no skin off my nose, but
yeah, go spend 20,000 on your education that doesn't pay you anything. You're going to listen to a teacher that makes $100K a year. That's cool. Go ahead.
Good job.
Yeah.
Get more debt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I think about that a lot, but I'm just going to keep giving, keep helping the people if you're going to do the work, it's the best thing out there for you. But if you just want to buy it, not do anything with it, keep your money. Go buy your money. Yeah, keep your money. That's how I feel. I only want people to do the work. Then they get the Facebook group and all the bonus stuff. It's just amazing. So yeah, this quote is good. Life's hard. It's hard. That's the big thing I took away from this book, right? The one that you just got. All 15 stories. It's always hard in the beginning.
Oh no, it's still hard now. Shit.
It's still hard now.
It's
not as hard.
To this.
Yeah.
It's
a different hard. Yeah.
It's a different hard. It's a different freaking hard. Initially, to make that first, let's call it 100K, let's call it 500,000 that you make an income. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is a freaking massive freaking increase. You're going through everything. But then when you get your million, you're like, okay, well now I can do this, and make another one. Okay, I do this, make another one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy, but it's freaking awesome. Yeah. 15 years. I'm in at 19. I'm nowhere near Michael.
Come on.
This is exactly where I associate myself, and appreciate you.
Absolutely.
From that first call out, I remember Ty introduced me to you.
Yeah.
And we just started talking. We hit it off, and you said, "Hey, you want to be on my series every Tuesday?" Or I was like, "Yeah, let's talk. Let's go. Let's talk about everything."
It's awesome. I do. We talk about everything. It's awesome.
Everything. Yeah. It's cool, man. I love it.
If you're down in the high desert area and you want to join a Rockstar team, how should they reach out to you?
Guys, follow me on IG at Omar_Alfaro. Message me, DM me, easiest way.
There you go, man. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week. Okay.
Me too. Thanks, Michael.